We're finally doing it. We're finally talking about Geffen Baby. You guys keep commenting, I want to hear about Geffen Baby. I want to hear Geffen Baby numbers. And I just haven't made it a priority. First of all, I don't own a big stash of Geffen Baby. While I do think it's an amazing company and they create an amazing product, it's not necessarily the best product for my needs as a consumer. It doesn't mean that it's not right for you. I really do believe that we all have different needs. That's why there's all sorts of products out there. And what's best for me might not be best for you. That was a complete tangent. My name is Bailey. Welcome back to the Cloth Diaper Podcast, where every Sunday we absorbency test something and we talk about how that product performs, what that product is, and how it might work for you and your family. If you have a product that you want to see absorbency tested, drop it down below. I keep a running list of things I know people are interested in for whenever I have a little bit of spending money to buy it. While I do have a big stash, I'm constantly surprised by the products that you want me to check out and try, and I'm working on it. Slow and long process. Some things might never come to fruition if I can't bring it into Canada. If you're a brand or retailer and you want me to work with me, feel free to send me an email down below. So, Geffen Baby. I would love to talk to Geffen Baby on the podcast. I've sent them a few emails, haven't heard back. Hopefully it happens one day. So I do have two of their jersey Prefolds. I have a small and a large. I did receive these from Geffen Baby to do a review a couple years ago and a giveaway. I'll link that down below. I did that over on my personal page. So this is a gifted product. Probably my biggest pet peeve with Geffen Baby is that if you want to use pins or snappies, it's not kind of like this jersey, this knit material is not ideal and it will get holey. Fold is 4 layers of knitted 60% hemp, 40% organic cotton. This is one of the highest ratios. This is one of the highest hemp ratios on the market. I think it is the only one that's making a 60% hemp product. And the thing to think about with Geffen Baby, and we'll see in the pour over tests, is that a lot of people say hemp is slow to absorb, but in my experience, Geffen Baby is making an exceptional product that is not as slow to absorb as you might think. A lot of flooding concerns that I do get with products happens more often with cotton than it happens with hemp. And I might end up biting my words on that, and maybe this product does flood when I do the pour over test, but when I've done it with the inserts, I haven't really had that experience. Let's talk about numbers. Now, I triple test everything and I do a full saturation test. I also weigh all of my cloth diapers because when I was using the scale, I was getting 1 to 2 ounces off what I get in a thing because flaws happen. Right? The nice thing about Geffen Baby is that they do have all of their numbers listed on the web. So I know you guys are asking for me to do the tests. And one of the reasons I've kind of put off on this is because Geffen Baby already has their numbers on the website. And spoiler alert, my numbers are very similar. And that really reassures me that I'm performing absorbency tests correctly, I guess, or how other brands do it. A little bit off, but I wouldn't say they're so off that there's a problem. They're just a little bit off because we all have different experiences with how we test things and how we perform. So if you're curious about how a product's going to perform, wander over to their website. I'll try to find that link and add it below, but they do have all the absorbency numbers there. And also hang around because we're going to do a pour over test and we'll see how this product performs and absorbs liquid. Alright, on to the numbers. Let's find out which one's the small one. Or I have the small. And Geffen Baby claims this bad boy holds 9 to 10 ounces, and they're on track. So my numbers were a little bit higher, and that might just be based on the full saturation versus maybe they did a little bit more of a drip dry. So I got 10.7, 10.5, and 10.2 ounces. That's an average of 10.5 ounces. Solid. Alright, let's see how it performs. Be right back. Okay, we have a small Geffen Baby jersey Prefold and we're pouring 10.5 ounces over in the middle. Let's see how this goes. See, like, I think that this hemp product absorbs at the same speed as most cotton and bamboo. We get this kind of flooding with cotton and bamboo products often, and if anything, cotton and bamboo products are more likely when I pour like this to let go. But see how long it took for that to happen? I think that hemp is actually really good at absorbing, and we just don't give it the benefit that it needs. Like, it doesn't, it gives it a lot of time. It doesn't really, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think if you've watched enough of these, you might understand what I'm trying to say. And if you do, feel free to let go. So one thing is that hemp can take a while to really suck it up. So it's there, but as soon as you put some compression on it, it will, but over time, it really sucks into the fibers, and it's pretty good at, like, look. Okay, we got a little messy sloppy up there, but if you push, see, watch me push it out, and then eventually it does all pull back in. So in Canada, this is $12.95 Canadian per Prefold. Kind of expensive, and it works out to be $1.23 Canadian per ounce, which in the United States at Geffen Baby, this bad boy is $9.91 US. I'm not sure what it retails at retailers. That works out to be 94 cents an ounce, which I haven't talked about the Thirsties products yet, but it's the exact same cost per ounce as the small Thirsties Prefold. Medium. So I have a medium here, and they claim to hold 12 to 13 ounces on the Geffen Baby website. And again, my numbers are a little bit higher, and I think it's going to be based on doing the full saturation test. So 12 to 13 ounces might be a more realistic, real-life experience with this product versus full saturation. But we talk about consistency here and comparing everything consistently. So 13.7, 13.9, and 13.9 ounces. One of my favorite things about hemp, guys, is that it's always consistent like that. And that means it's a total of 13.8 ounces. It's not bad. That means that this holds 2 ounces more than the small. Let's take a look at how it performs, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we've got the medium Geffen Baby, and we're pouring 13.8 ounces over this bad boy. And again, look at that absorption. It does a good job of... No, we're going to pour the whole thing. It does an amazing job of moving. When the battery goes halfway through a pour. You guys... Like, oh, it just performs... Like, why does hemp flood like that versus just leaking everywhere? Why? It is slow to absorb, but it's so good at moving liquids. That's really, I think, I want the take-home message to be around hemp. The more that I watch hemp perform, the more that I see is like, yeah, it's slow to absorb when it's saturated, but when it's dry, it performs really quickly. And the overall spread and movement is just incredible. And when you squeeze it, oh, it does such a good job of sucking it back up. My son is playing. All right, so in Canada, this is $15.95. Ouch, ouch. And that works out to $1.17 Canadian an ounce. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, 15 bucks an ounce, $15 for a Prefold is a lot of money, but what you put in it really matters. These do regularly go on sale for 10% off. I won't say regularly, but occasionally they do. So keep an eye out for that. It's reasonable for what it is. In the US, this is $11.72 on the Geffen Baby website, and that works out to 85 cents an ounce, which again is almost identical to the cost per ounce of the Thirsties Duo Prefold. If you want to compare Geffen to Thirsties, the cost per ounce is pretty much on point. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are about the Geffen Baby hemp. I know this is an expensive product, but it's definitely a premium textile. It's one of these products that you have in hand and you just know was made exceptionally well. And that's really the difference when you compare cheaper or less expensive brands to higher end products. Is looking at this, you can just tell that it is a nice durable material. That said, I do not use this in regular rotation. It's not a product that I really enjoy using despite its qualities and performance. So I don't use these day to day, and I don't know how they stand up over time. But as always, this platform is a place for communication and community, and I love seeing your comments down below as much as sometimes they pain me and make me really defensive. But until next Sunday, bye.